You're recording my voice with the microphone approximately 6 inches from my mouth, and the level's coming in around negative 12 decibels. This is a good, clean sound with a high signal-to-noise ratio, but watch out for plosives. Now you're recording my voice with the microphone approximately 2 feet from my mouth, but you've increased the gain so that your levels are still coming in around negative 12 dB. The problem is that you've also raised the level of the noise floor, so your signal-to-noise ratio isn't as high. Now you're recording my voice with the microphone approximately 5 feet from my mouth, but you've increased the gain even more so that your levels are still coming in around negative 12 decibels. The problem is getting worse. A louder noise floor and a lower SNR. This is why it's so important to get the microphone as close to the subject as possible.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, I got to turn the volume down when I'm doing the recording on Premiere Pro of my voice. Okay, so reflections on this one, going the distance. I'm actually leaning really close into my computer. Again, I can't get the microphone to work with my Beats headphones on, so I'm going to have to figure that out. And you probably can hear my children in the background, which might count as the noise ratio or I'm sorry, sometimes I forget the different concept terms, but yeah, you might be picking up on that background noise. That's why I'm trying to lean in as close as possible to my computer while I'm recording this. So a lot of reflection in all of that. So yeah, like we said in the sentences, it's that were read by Emily, is describing what is going on and the importance of being as close to the mic as possible. I think I'm understanding the concept of signal to noise ratio. I watched the video again. So obviously you want the signal. That's what you care about. That's what the guy said in the video. Like, you want that to be higher. So like, I'm sorry, you can probably hear my kids. I'll see if I can. But yeah, you want your voice and the signal to be a lot louder than the noise ratio. And it's like all coming together. I listen to podcasts, and oftentimes when they're interviewing people, like there's a specific podcast I listen to, and they give such strict instructions on how the person is to set up the space that they're recording them on. And I'm understanding it now, and why, like you can get those noise, or like, for example, why it's probably best with audio when you're recording, and like say you're at home, you go into your closet and you like hang up blankets or whatever. When I worked at the seminary, before we got the beautiful podcast studio, we had a makeshift one where there were just like curtains and blankets hanging up on the walls to, like, I guess you would say, muffle the noise ratio. And, they had really nice speakers and all that kind of stuff. Or sorry, not speakers, microphones and recorders to speak into. But yeah, like I'm understanding now, right? Like you just want the signal to be nice and strong. I'm just babbling. I'm sorry. So this is like my reflection on all of that and why it's so important to get as close as possible.